welcome back. So we're going to start our hip isolations class. If you would like to join me on the floor, we're going to start down here, starting with our glutes. So everybody sit down, and then we're going to lay down. You've got a bunch of lovely muscles back here that we need to locate and strengthen. So we have our gluteus medius, maximus minimus, all live back here. We're going to practice tightening and releasing them and try to get them a little bit more coordinated so they can help us dance. So everybody lie back, and hopefully you can see my hips. So you're going to be squeezing both glutes, both butt cheeks, squeeze them together, and then release. Squeeze and release. Be sure that your legs are relaxed, all right? What happens is a lot, we tense up and you push with your heels, so let those go. Let everything go and just squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. And squeeze with your full force, all right? Squeeze hard and release, squeeze hard and release. Now we're going to go on one side, so pick a side and squeeze just that one side, and you'll see your hips slightly tilting and a slight rotation because that one muscle is popping your hip up in the air. That's what you want. Other side. Squeeze and release. You'll find one side is a lot more coordinated. That's normal. Now we alternate. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Relax your feet, relax your legs. This is where they tense up. Relax, relax, relax. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and now we're going to take out the and. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, give that a rest.
Can I interrupt for just a moment?
Yep.
Can you guys do me a favor and give us thumbs up, heart, something to know that the sound is okay? I just want to make sure that you can hear us okay.
All right.
All right, so if you're watching, can you take a moment just to let us know that you can hear us?
All right.
And if we see that, then we'll know we're good.
Okay.
All right.
So that is kind of a homework thing. This is something you can do every day because you're going to be horizontal at some point every day. So just take a minute and a half, 2 minutes, squeeze your glutes, alternate, squeeze them together, squeeze them separately, and they will get strong and coordinated really, really, really fast. It's a great, great exercise that you can do. So that's the gist of it. Now we're going to stand up. And we're going to do it in a standing position. All right? So what you will do is try to isolate and squeeze those glutes. I'm going to just turn to the back. And you'll see my glute tensing and releasing. Hopefully. I don't know. Can you see it?
Yeah. I can see it.
Okay.
Is it vibrating?
All right. Squeeze and release. Now it feels a lot different when you're standing up because obviously you're standing on your legs. So you'll find that your quads, your hamstrings, your inner thighs, everything gets involved. That's okay. But just try to really work the glute muscle. Now I'm going to face you and we're going to look at squeezing one at a time. So pick a side. I'm going to pick my right side. That's probably your left side. Demi-plie, a little bit of a bend. Take that big chunk of a muscle and squeeze it. And what happens is, here goes the hip. It pops up, ideally. Also put your weight there. Put your weight in that leg. If you're over here, you're going to end up going like this, pushing your hip to the side. Different technique, we'll get there. So this one for right now, put your weight on the leg that you're squeezing. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And it comes up nicely. And then on the other side, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good. All on one side. I'm going to turn around so you can see it. Now we're going to alternate. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now no release in the middle, just squeeze. So we're going to 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, left, right, left. So you squeeze one side and then the other. Keep going. Stomach in, chest lifted, shoulders back and down, nice and tall. So this is your glute isolation. And you kind of work up to this, right? It doesn't happen right away. We've all got the same muscle, so it's going to happen for everybody. It's just a matter of when. Whenever your body is ready. And of course, the more you practice, the more you talk to it, the more it's going to do it. So we're going to do a real common rhythm, triplets. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Squeeze and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And shimmy it out. Okay, how are people feeling so far?
I'm gonna check on things. Let's see what's happening.
So in this class, when you have downtime and I'm talking away, I want you to be shimmying and shimmering too. Just shimmy in your downtime. So you keep everything moving all the time. Any questions that I need to answer?
No questions, but Brenda got a Charlie horse.
Uh-oh, that
Sorry,
happens.
Brenda.
That happens.
It looks like everything is looking good.
All right,
we have 15 people watching.
Okay. All right, this is awesome.
And Andrea says she's doing good too. Okay.
Good.
Doing good.
All right, feet wider apart now. So that was the hips going up, 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 up. By squeezing the glute muscle, you're pulling that hip up, 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 and kind of taking your leg along with it. Now we're going to widen the base of the leg, and we're going to look at moving our hips side to side. So this one's a lot easier. You're still going to do a glute squeeze, but you get to add the momentum of pushing with your leg. So here's how we push with our leg. We did this in the warm-up, right? You're all with me? Now, on the outside, you're going to add a little squeeze of the butt. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you just lean into it, slide your hip over, and squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. This is more natural for most people because the hip does like to go out to the side. Going up and down is difficult. Going to the side is a lot easier. So this one might feel better. Side, 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 side. Just for fun, let's contrast that. Go back to what we were doing. Feet come in, up, up, up. Should feel a big difference. This one is more work. Up, 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 and side, 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 side. But it's still a hip isolation. Now I want you to take your oblique muscle, one of them, contract that side back, and that's going to pull the other side forward. Now contract the opposite side and it pulls the other hip forward. So pull back, 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 back. So the beat is the total movement. One hip goes back, one hip goes forward on the beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, but you're actually doing it with your little side oblique there. You're taking that little section and pulling it into your body and pulling that hip to the back. That makes the other one go forward. Now, at the front of that forward movement, guess what you do? Yes, glute squeeze. So it goes from here. Here's no squeeze, right? It's just fine. But now watch. Boom, boom. See the percussion? So if you can do it with the squeeze. If your muscle's not quite there yet, then just pull back, 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 back. So this is how you make your hips go forward and back. You pull the opposite oblique in a contraction. Add your squeeze. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So we have 3 now. Yeah? So let's do them all. Ready? So up, side, widen the legs a little bit, bring it in, and forward back. Good. There you go. So now the fun part, let's do it with one leg.
What?
One side. All right, so we're gonna split. This is going in intermediate now. So split your body up the middle. Use just this side. Put your ball of your foot there, bend your knee. Take that hip up, down, side, side, forward, back. Just the one side. So up, down. I think forward should be next. Forward and then side. Up, down, forward, back, side, side. Is the other hip going to move? Yes, of course it is. But this is your main hip. Up, down, forward, back, side, side. Up, down, forward, back, side, side. Up and forward and side. Yes, I'm speeding up. Don't you? I didn't think you'd notice, but
I
you
totally
did.
messed it up.
You
I totally
did.
messed it up. I totally messed it
Up,
up.
forward, side. Two more. Up, forward, side. Last one. Forward, side. We do have one more side, however.
Oi.
Put that on the ball. Bend the knee. Here we go. Squeeze the glute. Go up. Go forward. Go side. Up, forward, side. It's all done with these muscles. Up, forward, side. So on your less coordinated side, this is my left. My leg is trying to take over and do everything, right? That might be happening. Remember how it's done. Glute squeeze, opposite ab contraction, and legs, right, to the side. So make sure you stick with that plan. So glute squeeze, ab contraction, hip push. Up, front, side. Yeah?
Yeah.
Up, front, side. There you go. Much more control now. Notice the movements, whoops. The movements are not big. Up, front. Now a little faster because we have a really cool song. Up, front, side. Up, front, side. 1, 2. Woohoo! Up and front and side and up and front and side and up. 2 more. Up and front. Last one. Oh yes, all right.
Well, that was
And
lovely.
yeah, and we're gonna shimmy it out. We're not stopping. Keep that shimmy going. Good job. All right, moving on to our next hip isolation is a basic Egyptian walk. It's how you travel. It's how you get where you need to go in the dance. So if I'm coming at you, this is my basic Egyptian walk. There's all kinds of ways to do this. I'm going to just show you a few. Going back. So, you have 2.5 parts to this move. There is a prep and a downbeat. All right? The prep is the step with the opposite foot. Turned out slightly. Say 2 o'clock on the right, 10 o'clock on the left. Slight turn out. There's a place of the ball of the foot at midnight, at 12 o'clock. And then there is a thrust of the hip forward. You can thrust your hip forward with a twist, forward without a twist, side, back. We're going to work on those. All right? The key is step first, place the ball, thrust the hip. You're going to use that strength of your thigh and your butt and move the hip in the direction it needs to go. Where your foot goes is where your hip goes. If your foot's to the side, your hip goes to the side. If your foot's to the back, your hip goes to the back. All right? Key element, ball of the foot, not the toe. You need the ball of the foot for the strength of the push. All right? You're going to push with that leg and get that hip up there. I'm going to do the twisted one because guess what's making that twist? Glute squeeze. Right here. Boom. Boom. See it? Snap. 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 There you go. Now switch. Step, place, twist, and squeeze. 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 so many parts to it. Ball of the foot. If you're tempted to point your toe, lift the toes. Just lift them off the floor and the ball of the foot will be touching the floor, all right? So float your toes up and squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. All right, so we're gonna alternate. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There you go. Use some power. This is a glute squeeze at the top. Now we're going to remove the twist, remove the glute squeeze, and your hip will just go straight forward. Don't squeeze as hard, and just aim your hip straight ahead without this twist. Just straight ahead. There you go. So it's more straight on. When you twist a lot, you might get a little cramp in your abs. That's fine. Just breathe. It'll go away. It's just a little air trapped in there. Now, put your foot right beside you, straight out, 9 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Now squeeze your glute at the top of it, so you get a little pop, and there's your side. Nice job. Notice I'm in demi-plie the whole time. When I straighten that leg and push, I only use what's called the working leg, the working hip. I don't come up, so it's not up, down. It's down the whole time with the knees bent, and just the glute squeezes. Here we go. That's it. All right, you ready for the back? So you're going to step behind yourself, put your foot straight back, so you're like this, okay? Then you're going to pop your hip up and to the back, up and to the back, up and to the back. It can't go straight back because we have a spine, right? We'll break in half, so it's a little bit diagonal. Other side, up and to the back, up, and do we squeeze the glute? You bet we do. Right on the top. So let's try 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to alternate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Can we see it like this? Is that a good angle?
Yeah, I think it's good.
All right, you can see everything. 1, 2. Where's our chest? Up, shoulders down, arms somewhere close to second. There we are. All right, big circle and shimmy. So those are basic Egyptians. Yes, checking our comments. Basic Egyptian walk, also called hip lifts. Front, side, back. Where your foot goes, your hip goes. So we're going to do a couple of drills using that. All right? So I'm going to call it out. I wonder if I want to do, I think I want a faster song. Hang on.
While you're changing that, can we also just get everybody still hearing everything okay?
We're good?
Give us a thumbs up or something.
All right.
Hearts.
Let's see.
Just so we know we're still...
You know, I might go back. I think I'm going to go back
Back
to
to
that
that
other
one?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good song.
Yeah. You can tell them to share.
Oh, you guys also, it would be lovely if you shared this on your timelines and things for other people to join. That would be awesome. Then we can all be dancing together. Across things. Oh, we have some comments.
Yeah, we got some more. Okay, good. All right, we have a good ethnic beat. All right, so we're going to work with our basic Egyptians, front, side, and back. I'm just going to call out some different combinations, and you will follow. So starting basic to the front with the twist. And I think I'll get a little more.
And then hang out a little bit.
Right here?
So we can see your feet a little bit. There we go.
top. Now take everything to the side. And take it back. See how my hip twists a little bit? That's normal because, like I said, we got a spine there. So you're going to be twisting a little to get your hip behind you. Keep your height the same. You don't want to be popping up and down, right? Stay at the same level with the knees. Because it's only your working hip, it's not the height of you. All right, one front and one back. So, front, front, back, back. One set of each. And back. Front and back. Now, only on one side. One front, one back, with nothing in between. Here we go. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. So it's 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Switch legs. Front, back, front. You're going to feel that in your abs, hopefully.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, we're going back to the first side. 12 o'clock and straight out. So either 3 or 9. Front, side, front, side. Now each time you do the front, I want you to, let me explain it. Each time you hit the front, I want you to bring your foot over a little bit. And then do the side, and then the next front is here. And then a side, and then a front, and a side, and a front, and a side. So it gets you all the way around. Just on the front part, the side will stay the same. So let's do a few in place. 5, 6, here we go. And slightly move. Ah. Good. Now step and switch. Front, side, stay front. Now, slightly move. Pull up, chest up, shoulders back. Stomach in, don't stop now. Good. Now, just the front. Don't even move your foot, just do the front. Move your foot over, little by little. Go around, one more. It's fun.
It is.
Should be feeling good now, I'm getting warm.
Oh yeah.
Other side. In place. And around we go. One more time. There's all kinds of fun things you can do. All right, now, we're going to do 8 counts. Split your body in half. We're going to take the foot starting at the 12, and we're going to hit, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to hit 7 points. We're going to step on 8. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 step. So it's like you're going around the clock, right? So we're going to make extra spaces. We're going to do not 6, but 7. 8 will be the step, and then you start on the other side. So you're going to do a half circle and a half circle. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 step. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 step. And 2 more. And step. And step. Good job. There's just a few things you can do. The list is endless. I just want to toss a few things at you. When you lift, your hip is going high, right? The other side of that is a beautiful hip isolation on the back end. So you have an option. Can you turn it down just a little bit? You have an option. You can emphasize the front and the back, or one or the other. So if I'm emphasizing the front, you see the back end is soft. If I'm emphasizing both, they're both accent. You can see snap, snap, snap. If I'm emphasizing the back end, the front is soft. And it's just the back. So this is, sometimes we call this a hip drop. We're nearly not dropping our hip off our body, but we are, instead of lifting it, we are dropping it into place. So I did want to touch on this. It's a little more advanced, but it's a super fun step, and I think your body will like it. So do your basic Egyptian, but don't squeeze or accent anything. Just get in that position. So that would have been your front glute. Now the glute that's behind you, you're going to squeeze that one. Boom, squeeze. And what that does is it pulls your hip back down into almost as where you started, a little bit of a seated position in a demi-plie. So lift softly, squeeze and sit. Lift softly, squeeze and sit. And sit. And sit. And sit. The tricky part is when you just learned the basic, you want to slam it everywhere. So be soft on the front. It's just a position. There's no accent. The accent is on the back. So it's a drop, drop, and drop, and drop, and drop, and drop. Step behind yourself. Bring your other foot forward. Lift gently. Squeeze your back, butt, and drop. And drop, drop, drop. So all that's happening is the hip is twisting forward where we put it before, taking that back glute, squeezing it, and pulling it back down into place. This is your starting position. So you're ending up right back where you started. Twist up and back where you were. And sit, and sit, and sit, sit. Yeah, there you go. This is a fun one of my favorites.
Me too.
I just think it's so pretty, all right? So I'm going to do beginning, intermediate, and advanced, all with the same step, and you're just gonna see the progression, all right?
And yeah, let's get that song back.
Yeah, and let me see what's next. And then we'll do a combination with the hip, the basic Egyptian and the drop, because they look really pretty together. Is this heavy? No, this is slow. Okay. Yeah. No, almost. Almost. I'm gonna have to. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so lift your hip, drop, step back, lift, drop. Good, walk forward. This is when you're just learning. Lift softly, now back butt, sit, lift, sit. So you see it all happens at the same time. As I'm stepping back, my hip is coming up at the same time. So it's not step, lift, drop. It's not three parts, it's all together. Step, lift, all together. So it has a swoopy feeling to it. Then you just have one accent. Swoop it up, accent. Swoop it up, accent. There you go. Good. So then a little quicker. This is fast.
It's a little bit.
We're gonna do it anyway. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh yeah, that's fast. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Good job. So it can,
I like how you like run up to the screen.
yeah, it can get quick. I'm trying to find, I want to get a little better tempo because it's really not meant to go that fast. Hang on.
Alright everybody, how are we doing? Is everybody still doing good? While we get the music, can we get a thumbs up or something, or a comment? Well, if you have any questions, you can also, I know that we're all dancing, so you can't really be typing and dancing at the same time, but if we have a little bit of a moment right here for music reset, we can take some questions. I will add this, that these videos will also be on Meleah's YouTube channel, so you can take a look at those, and they'll all be in the same place, so you can watch multiple
Yes,
videos.
they will.
When we're done with these, they'll be up in like a day or two.
All right, so we did beginning and more intermediate where you're just dropping. If you want to add some flair to it, if you're a little more of an advanced dancer, as you're stepping back, upper body wave up to down. We're going to add that to the drop. So it
I
looks
like
like
that, you
this.
can all do different movements.
It's really pretty. Let's try it again. This just makes it a little more squishy. Ready? And up, down, up, down. Here. Good. So we have lots of variations. All right, so a little combination that's really easy to do and kind of fun, so get your body used to doing both, is lift and then drop, drop, drop. So lift, drop, drop, drop. Lift, drop, drop, drop. Lift, drop, drop, drop. Up, down, down, down. So the drop, drop is 3 quick squeezes with that opposite glute. All right, so it's front glute and then back, back, back. Don't try to twist. Everybody, your brain will take over and go, I need to pull back. You don't. All you need to do is squeeze the opposite glute. Just pull on it and it's magic. It happens all by itself. So just try to really get into these muscles. Switch hips. Lift, drop, drop, drop. Lift, drop, drop, drop. Up, down, down, down. Good. Switch, lift, drop, drop, drop. Up, down. You're almost finished. This is our last move for our evening. I know. And then I'll see you on Wednesday, right? Because that's our regular class. At, what did we say?
7:30.
7:30 on Wednesday. Switch. Up. Bum, bum, bum. So I will be signing out pretty soon. Any questions you have, just send them on over. You can also take little videos of yourself and send those, and I will take a look at them and critique them. That could be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And yeah.
So we'll do the next one at 7:30 on
7:30 on
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Like us, share us, all those technical things.
And then if you want to be, if you want us to notify you, we can make sure you comment in the comments that you want to know about the next one, and we'll make sure we tag you whenever Meleah puts up invitations, Facebook event, etc. Friend requests, etc. Just let us know.
Okay.
And then your YouTube channel is, if you just look for Meleah Nelson, you'll find the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Can we put it in our post? We can put a link in our.
Yes,
Yeah,
we'll
so
put it in the comment in the post. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a really
All
good
right.
idea.
All right, guys.